Guys, this is the Great of Games. They're back. I think you guys can see it.
Ooh. Not many people have friends like Chase that have this many. Look at this. My mind is just blown.
I gotta figure out how to sell them, what to do with them, whether to keep them. And this was sitting on the table, marked for $1.
Chase after the right price.
So the doorbell just rang, and I'm pretty sure that it's FedEx. So I got the email this morning that the package that I've been waiting for is here. So we're gonna go up and see if it's the package.
Chase, you're running so fast.
Sorry.
So excited.
Oh yeah, that looks right. It's supposed to be 15 pounds. I'd say this is it. I got some UPS stuff there too, but who cares?
Just leave it on the rain.
This is what we're here for. Guys, this is the Great of Games. They're back. The craziest business venture I've ever done. I'm super excited. We're gonna rip these open. So let's talk about that. I used a company called Wata Games, W-A-T-A. I do have a discount code for them in the description. I'm only gonna put that out if I go through this whole process in opening them and realize that they're good, because I don't even know for sure if they are. So hopefully they didn't destroy my games. Hopefully they took good care of them. But some of you guys might be asking, why would you get games graded? And my answer to that is hopefully to increase the value, to get them in a really awesome case. It gave me like a little bit of anxiety, like moving in a U-Haul with these sealed games, just sitting in these really flimsy, loose plastic protectors. So that's another part of the reason. My investment into it was about $600, a little bit over $600 to get the 6 games graded, shipping and everything. So it's definitely an expense, but in theory, I should gain a good bit more in value if they graded well, but that's what we have to see now. I gotta say, I like the packaging. Okay. So they literally put them in like little cardboard inserts. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is really fancy.
Yeah, that's very fancy. I gotta step up my packaging game, right? I mean, I don't even know how it could get better. I can already see the colors of the games just right off the top, and I see the 2 Pokemon yellows right at top. Those ones, honestly, the yellow I got from the flea market is the one I was most excited about. But I also had another sealed yellow in my collection. So 2 sealed yellows are in this bundle. Why don't we just start with one of those? So I'm gonna pull it up. I think you guys can see it.
Ooh.
I can't see it yet. So, okay, 9.0. I think that's good. So
Out of 100, Chase.
So 9, I do know that 9 is kind of the, I don't know if that's like considered mint in this realm. I think it is. Like, I think 9 and above is what you would consider like very good. The 9.8s on auction sites and such seem to be the ones that kind of are like the genuine mints, like the best of the best, the cream of the crop. So this one, this is actually the one, no ESRB rating. So this is the one that was from my collection. I've had it for years. I remember, I believe the seal on this one is broken, but they rate the seal, they rated it an A. And I think you can get up to an A++. Really surprised that the seal got an A. Must have been better than I thought it was. I think maybe you can see it right back there. There's a little tear in the seal. But apparently it's legit. First party HSEAM, box 9.0, and the seal is an A. I'm really happy with that. Like,
That's really cool looking.
And just feel that, brother Dave. You get here. Feel that. Tell me what you think.
It feels like it's $1 million. It really does. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's got some girth
awesome.
to it. I think on the 9.0, I got this like special, I can't even remember, the badge of some kind. And it's kind of a cool reflective, if they grade 9 or higher, I checked that box, you have to pay like $5 more, but I'm like, yeah, sure, let's max it out if they get a 9.0, right? So this is one from my collection that I didn't think would do very well. But again, I don't know, that this is all new to me. looking at it now, I'm like, oh yeah, that actually is in really good shape. So there we go. That is a great start. This one is fire red.
Ooh, it's better.
It's better. 9.4 with an A++ seal.
Wow.
So let's get that out of the bag, get a good close up of this guy. So this is a player's choice version. This is one of my favorite stories of all time. At a garage sale in the middle of nowhere at 12:30 in the afternoon, about 5 years ago, came up and this was sitting on the table, marked for $1. It was right before we started doing YouTube videos. I really wish I had it on camera. It's true, Granny was there. You can ask, she's the most honest person you'll ever meet. You probably won't be able to get a hold of her, but it's true. I paid $1 for this. So one of my favorite garage sale scores of all time, and it graded a 9.4 with an A++ seal.
That's insane.
It's been in my collection for years. It's been through multiple moves. First party H-seam, A++ seal, 9.4. One of the highest grades that you can get. So that's incredible.
Wow.
I don't know what that puts the value at. I don't know. You know, like in cards, you have your pop count, your population count for PSA. And I think a lot of toy and comic grading companies, they have that too. Video games are so new, we don't really know. We don't know what's out there. It's a lot of speculation at this time. So 9.4 could be one of the highest grades in the world. I have no idea. I hope it is. Let's do the next yellow. So this is the one I got from the flea market because it has the ESRB rating.
It's lower.
It's lower. So that's actually really surprising. 8.5. It's clear to me that I'm new to this. I'm still pretty happy with that, but I would have thought this one would have gotten in the high 9s. But apparently I didn't look at it too terribly close. A+ seal, so that's good. It is a Y-fold box, so we got the 8.5. WADA certified. I do love these cases, they're really nice. But now looking at it, I can see in the bottom corner here, there's like a bit of a dent. So that must have knocked some points. Other than that, I don't see anything too much, but I guess that really docked some points. So, surprise of the day, the one from my original collection actually graded better. So that's insane, but still pretty awesome. So I've got the original white ESRB and then the no ESRB. And I've got some viewers that we've been going back and forth on trying to decide which one is the first release, but it's one of them. I don't know if first edition really matters in graded games. I imagine it does. Like the first release is kind of the most exciting one to get. Probably the rarest version to get. Let's keep going into, I think this is sapphire. Oh, this is blue. Okay. Okay, so blue, it's legit. That's good news. So if you watched the first video, you know I didn't think this one was legit. I wasn't sure at least. I did have a couple viewers message me in that process and said they thought it was legit. I got it from the local video game store in Kalamazoo like 10 years ago for like 200 bucks. Turned out it was a good buy. It has a vertical seam. They still call it a first party H-seam, seal applied 90 degrees rotated. Why would they do that?
90 degrees rotated. So it's not an H anymore.
So yeah, that's interesting. But I'm actually really happy with this. A+ seal and an 8.5 grade, and I thought it was fake. So
Don't throw away your games.
do not. This one I can see like it has some scratching. Maybe that's why it graded lower than in the 9s. And then there's a little bit of a dent on the back. I guess you gotta look at these things with like a microscope when you're guessing which grade.
It'd be very interesting to see the setup they have to actually grade them.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't even know. I'll have to look into it more. Let's go over here to open some of the other ones. Just mix it up a little bit. Okay, so this looks like leaf green.
Are you waiting for me to say something?
I'm ready.
Oh, it's a little higher.
It's higher. Okay. 9.6. Oh my goodness. With an A+ seal rating. So that's like really close to perfect. Really close. Could have had another plus on the seal and like another. I've never seen a 10, but I imagine you can get a 10. I've only seen 9.8s as the highest. So this one, if you remember, it had a sticker on it. So I requested the deep cleaning so that they could professionally remove the sticker. I didn't want to do it. Felt risky. I trusted them, and it looks like they did a great job.
Yeah, they really did a great
You
job.
can't even tell it was ever there. So that thing is also a thing of beauty. It's first party HSeam, 9.6.
I mean, it seems like they have to have some kind of extreme magnifying glass to really look at the corners and
the seal, make sure everything's
because that, I mean, anybody with just a naked eye would say that it looks perfect.
Yeah, it looks perfect, no doubt. I mean, that's just incredible. And I think this is actually the first release. So you got the Player's Choice, Fire Red, and then the first release where it says includes the GBA wireless adapter. I'm trying to remember how much I loved that as a kid. This is like, it's almost relieving in a way too that these games are now in really nice solid cases. Because I got twin babies that are 1, you know, like if they got down here and just, all it takes is one little slip of the thumbnail and they're toast. But these things are protected now. Gotta be Pokemon Ruby. This one also from the collection.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. 9.6 with an A+ seal. So same grade, right?
Yep.
Same grade as Leaf Green. I didn't even know. Like I bought these on eBay 10 years ago just because I was like, hey, why not get some sealed Pokemon games? And I feel like that was kind of before the craze because if you look at sold listings for Ruby, for Leaf Green, Fire Red, they're all like over $1,000 on good condition sealed games, and I couldn't have paid more than $100 for this at the time. So that's insane. And graded a 9.6 with an A+ seal. I don't even know. Like, is it worth $1,500? Is it worth $2,000? Is it worth $5,000? I don't know.
It's the only graded Ruby ever.
Yeah, like there might be more out there. I'm not sure. I know that Wata Games is partnered with Heritage Auctions. Heritage only sells Wata graded games as opposed to VGA. I could send them to Heritage. I could put them in Facebook groups of people who care about games. I could keep them and maybe they'll go up in value. I could put them up on eBay for buy it now or an auction. There's a lot of options and things to consider with how to get rid of these. So total investment is about $2,000. I'm pretty confident that they're worth a good bit more than that. But let's get into this last one. And so this one I got from the flea market as well. I paid $400 for it. This one was pretty dirty, and I would guess it would get a lower grade. That's pretty good. 9.2 with an A+ seal. That's like way better than I expected. I thought this one would be like in the 7s or low 8s if in my limited research, that's what I would have guessed. So I did get light cleaning on it, and maybe that was the only reason that I thought it would grade lower. But it's legit. First party V-Seam, seal A+, so everything is legit. No fake seals. Overall, I'm really happy. Like, kind of incredible. So there's all 7 of them. We got 5 of which are 9 or above, and then 2 at an 8.5. Didn't get any 9.8s, so that's a bit of a bummer, but the highest one was Leaf Green.
And Ruby.
And Ruby at 9.6. That's fantastic. I'm really, really happy with this service overall. So the discount code will be below. A viewer was friends with the president of the company, so I reached out and was like, hey, could you get a discount code? You know, if I like you guys, I might want to give it to my viewers. So I put it in the last video, and I'm definitely going to set it in stone for this video. It's going down there below because I approve of their work. It seems fantastic, and I hope that there's an increase in value. I have no idea. At this point, I got to figure out how to sell them, what to do with them, whether to keep them. I don't know. So we're going to figure that out, and we'll see what happens.
You know, I feel like the average man, you know, I represent the average man. I have never, ever seen sealed Pokemon games in my entire life. I don't know about you guys. I bet you it's probably true for you guys too. Until I met Chase, not many people have friends like Chase that have this many. Look at this. My mind is just blown that there's this many sealed games in front of me right now. But I just was wondering, how many of you average Joes like myself have never seen Pokemon sealed games? Because you can't say it anymore. They're right here, right in front of you. But how many of you have never seen them in real life? Like outside of a video, I want to know. I want to see how many people are like me, because you need to see it. It's really cool.
And I'm also curious, the reverse end of that question, how many of you have seen a sealed Pokemon in the wild? So let us know either way. Pretty crazy. You don't see it every day. You don't see it in most lifetimes.
Yeah.
And Brother Dave, I just got to correct one thing. You are well above the average Joe. You are an icon. You are a legend.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. Got to keep me humble though, Chase. You don't want me blowing up or anything.
So let us know. Have you ever seen a sealed game, a sealed Pokemon game in the wild? I don't want to undersell them. Like I want to make sure I get at least what they could go for. Whether that's just setting it on eBay to buy it now, or going to Heritage and kind of having a little bit of a risk because the bids may not be there. You've got more risk on Heritage, but more room for crazy prices on the higher end. And then eBay maybe is a little bit more safe because you can just set your buy it now and not have to worry about that. But you might not get the sale, and you maybe you'll get more on Heritage. That's what I'm working with. I may go into some Facebook groups. I know there's a Wada Games Facebook group. I'll certainly keep you guys updated. We have Instagram, Facebook. We might put some updates in there, so go ahead and follow us over there if you're interested at all. And hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can get notified when that next video comes out. And we've got a lot of different videos coming out as well. Lots of exciting stuff going around. So really appreciate you guys coming along for this one. And we'll see you next time.